So today I'm going to see the Temuan village in Damansara Perdana. I'll tell you about it later, so let's go. So this village is not too far from my place, which is that building over there. And it just means a bit of a uphill walk to Bukit Lanjan. Also today I'm trying a new holder. The other holder was making noises and creaking and introducing noise into the audio, so I'm trying to get rid of that. So this is coming up to Damansara Perdana. Well, actually this is Damansara Perdana. Damansara Perdana was developed in 2002 and it's on Bukit Lanjan, or what used to be the forested area of Bukit Lanjan. A bit about Bukit Lanjan, it's connected to the Kiara hills as well. I looked on the map and it's still got a small strip of greenery which connects it. You have to go across the valley, the Kayu Ara Valley, to get to Bukit Kiara, but they are connected by a small green strip. Right, so let me check my Google Maps actually, because I don't want to be walking up and down hills for nothing and get to the wrong place. So okay, let's get across without getting killed. Yow! Just as I spoke. You gotta watch it here because people don't muck about. Okay, let me check Google Maps as I was supposed to just now. Okay, so I'm not too far away. Apparently I'm about 7 minutes away. And look at that forest. I mean, all these forests are not primary forests. They're all secondary forests. But still, there used to be lots of wildlife and durian trees. This place was developed when I was away. 22 years after I left the country, this place came into existence. And I only grew aware of it when I came back to visit later on in the 2000s. Yeah, I mean, what do I feel about growing up now? Growing up now, I'm grown up. And growing up in the past. Well, I think in the past one would be more connected to nature because there weren't computers and oh shit, what the hell? Okay, weren't any computers or phones or any distractions. So we had to go out and play. Not only that, my dad used to take us to rivers and streams and places because as kids needed to be entertained. But he also loved going out there, so it was part of the family trips. But now, not so much the case. Now I guess people are more... No, I can't say that actually, because when I go out on a Saturday to all the parks, there are a lot of people walking about. And they do enjoy walking in nature, and actually I do see a lot of trips where school kids walk in on trails and stuff. So I would say that, you know, I'm not quite right in my assessment there. So let's get across, because where we want to go is across there somewhere. Come on, man. Yeah, but I guess to continue on the thread, the young kids are not so... They have to make a conscious decision to do that, rather than us when I was young. We couldn't help but be connected to nature because you could see a cobra just in your drain or coming into your house. Yeah, and also there used to be a lot more accessible streams and rivers close to where we lived because it wasn't developed, and so therefore it would still be in its natural state with clean water. But because of all the developments, what used to be rivers are now more like monsoon drains. They put concrete around it and they just look like drains. So it's a big shame. It's like Sungai Penchala in its glory days used to be a nice river with in its natural form. Now it looks like a monsoon drain. So that is very sad for me. And look at this place though. Wow. I love these kind of places. My first time walking down here. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. Makes me so happy. I told you I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to greenery. All you have to do is give me greenery, give me big trees, give me a lovely avenue, and Bob's your uncle. And I'm your slave. Great, look at that. I love this football field as well, surrounded by trees. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so I'm arriving at my objective. I think it's right down, I mean, according to Google Maps, it's right down at the end of the road, but I don't know if these houses are part of it. And this is called Desa Temuan, which is Temuan town. And Temuan are one of the indigenous tribes that settled in Malaysia. They weren't the first, they were Proto-Malays, and first to come into the Malaysian peninsula were the what were they called? Negritos. And they came about, actually not even Negritos, Negritos were here I think 4000 BCE, and then the Sinai, and then after the Sinai came the Proto-Malays around just after them. So yeah, I mean, basically the Temuan first settled in Bukit Kiara, which I said is connected by a small strip now. Well, this one looks like as though they are the same architecture as the village down there. So I would imagine that this is part of the village as well. Selamat pagi. I wonder if it's a Temuan. So I mean, yeah, the Temuan came from Bukit Kiara, which they used to call Bukit Penchalak. And Bukit Penchalak is an old Temuan word for sparks. And they call it Bukit Penchalak, Spark Hill, because apparently that was the sparks that happened when the jinns fought, and that's when they saw the sparks. This is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Wow, oh my god, I feel so amazing. It really is just like a village. Look at that. That's so beautiful. And yeah, so the Temuan people moved from Bukit Penchalak or Bukit Kiara in the 1990s to Bukit Lanjan. I mean, the reason being that several people went missing and they didn't know why, so they felt very unsafe and they moved to Bukit Lanjan. And they use Lanjan because Lanjan means scratching, which they referred to an incident where they saw a tiger scratching a rock, so they call it Scratch Hill or Bukit Lanjan. This is amazing. My goodness. I love the style of houses. So when they arrived here in 1990, they were planting durian trees, they were hunting here, they were living here in the hills. And when came 2002, they wanted to develop Damansara Perdana, so they built this village for the Temuan tribe that they were displacing. Isn't it beautiful? I think so. A mango tree, flowering. And yeah, as I was saying, the Temuan are Proto-Malays. This is something I've not at all, my first. Beautiful. They're like longhouses. Concrete longhouses. Selamat pagi. Awak duduk sini lama? Awak duduk sini lama? Ya? Bukan, tak. Awak dari mana? Awak orang Melayu? Awak Temuan? Temuan. Halo. He's Temuan. I don't know, I just feel this. Look at it, so nice. That's the way I like it. Integrated with that looks like a lanka tree by the looks of the leaves and stuff. Yeah, so you know, the Temuan didn't really have a good time and really had to adjust, because just imagine being displaced from your way of life, which was hunting, gathering. Mango tree, look at that. A life in the forest, to live somewhere here, and how do you make a living if you don't rely on natural resources that they were used to? Let's go down. I mean, I just love the feel of the place. Of course. Hello. Yeah, they look slightly different. They could be look at this. It's like a longhouse. So I mean, if this was developed in 2002, then they've only been here like 22 years. So I guess the generation after the settlers have perhaps found a way to move forward. I wouldn't pave this thing. It makes it very hot when you pave the ground. Just reflects heat, doesn't absorb any. So mostly cats I see in this area. This is a beautiful village. Yeah? You wouldn't imagine that a place like this could exist. All the houses are similar architecture. Some have been renovated, some have been done up, but they're all similar. All architectures the same, and they're quite sizable places. I could say probably built in the style of longhouses, so that they would feel at home. This village is pretty huge, you know. I mean, it stretches on right up to there. I'm gonna have to double back on myself, but I love the architecture here. It's just lovely. You know, they have all these what should we call it, supports that remind me of kampong houses. So they really did, by the looks of it, really did think about the architecture and how they would make all the displaced feel more at home. And as you can see, there's lots of plants, it's got lots of birds there. So I think it's a lot of connection with nature as well. Papaya trees, coconut tree. Yow! I just stepped on a fruit and just rolled forward and almost did a split, which I'm not very good at. I can't split. Another house over there. Wow, this is sprawling. Of course, over there, that's where it ends. But whoa, I'm gonna walk back on myself as well, but I just have to walk up this road. It's lovely, it's nice and wide. Those are trees. This one's a mango tree. Wonder why it's not flowering. Maybe it's not female. Oh, it is flowering. Look at it. Amazing, huh? I simply love it. I mean, when looking at this place, I mean, it reminds me, like I say, of a longhouse, but also the way it's done looks like English cottage. Selamat pagi. Awak orang Temuan? Oh, berapa lama awak duduk sini?
I'm here 6 years.
Huh? 6 years. Okay. Ya, buat gambar. Ya, gambar-gambar, buat video. Ini sangat aman, ya? Sangat baik, saya suka. Dan ini rumah sangat cantik juga. Alright, terima kasih, bye bye. Yeah, just telling him it's a very peaceful place, and even the houses are nice, and he agrees. He's been living here for 6 years. Yeah, like I say, it's got a bit of the Malay feel, but it also reminds me of English cottages, you know, the way the windows are and stuff. So it's a lovely combination. In the gardens, they have nice gardens. This is the way I like it, you know. You have a house, like I was saying, but you also have a garden, and that is just, for me, essential. For me, essential, a garden. See, this one's a bigger garden. Well, same really. Just my imagination. But why do I like a bigger garden? Well, because I think with bigger gardens you can plant bigger trees, and you can make more of a landscape with it, you know. You can even have, like I say, a mini fruit farm. What would I grow? I'll definitely grow durians. A durian tree, okay? Or maybe I need a couple. I don't know how durians get pollinated, but I would guess it has to be a male and female. Look at this, nice. It's like being in the jungle. Mango tree. Bit of wilderness here. Let's go have a look. Like I say, in the past you would be so connected to nature, you wouldn't know if you'd run into a cobra, which it's possible over here too. Oops, doggies. Okay. It's okay. Across a banana tree there. Leads to a drain. Okay, so no access anywhere. Let's go back. So I believe I've come right down the road on one street, and this will be the end of the village, one corner of the village, rather, I should say. I mean, I call it village, but really it's a town. Desa means town. This is called Desa Temuan. So it's Temuan town. But it's got a village feel, and it's nice because the roads are wide. And yet it's quiet. I'm walking right in the middle of the road. And see over there they have starfruit tree. The tree in the back, I don't know. This one's a mango tree in flower. Over there, mango tree. So when you have a bigger garden, this one's not as large as the other ones. You can plant a lot of trees and have some free fruit. Why not? In my place in even SS2 we had a mango tree, but we had to cut it down because of the wild ants. But in section 52 where I lived, we used to have a durian tree, we used to have a coconut tree, we used to have a langka tree, we used to have starfruit, we used to have pandan leaves, we used to have limau purut, we used to have, what else? Did I mention the mango tree? What else? Yeah, that was it. And we had those vegetables that grow on the slope. Can't remember what they're called. Selamat pagi. Orang Temuan?
Tak, saya sewa je.
Oh, okay. Terima kasih. And look, up there, the flyover. So this is the other corner of the town. I better be technically correct. palm tree. Look at this one. Nice driving. Very much a village feel where gates are open. And I expect everybody looks out for each other in this kind of a community. Another mango tree starting to fruit. Selamat pagi. Awak orang Temuan? Okay, tak apa. Selamat pagi. He couldn't hear me, or it could be that my pronunciation wasn't all that great. But so that's the other corner of it. Lovely, lovely. They have alleyways. Selamat pagi. Good morning. Awak orang Temuan? Orang Temuan?
Ya, Temuan.
Okay, selamat pagi ya. Nice to see. Saya suka ini rumah macam longhouse. Bye bye. Yeah, they were obviously Temuan. So no need for walls like this really. I mean, most of them just have wire fences. I mean, somebody asked me about I think section 12, no section the last video I did about Kampung Lanjan, and they're saying this guy was asking why they didn't bother with walls and you just use like wire fences. Well, I mean, if there's no threat, then usually you wouldn't even have a fence. So they don't feel threatened because it's a huge Temuan community here. So you don't need fences really. Everybody's your neighbor. And they seem to be really, really friendly. Oh, I know this is going through somebody's property. I don't really want to walk across there because it looks as though it's a bit of a wasteland. And I like that. Okay, so I walked down this road and I took this way, so I'm walking up this way to finish the whole town. But I think they did a really good job in the architecture of this place. Well done. And not all the places have a big garden, but they do have a garden of some sort, of some size, so that's nice. Colors of houses make such a difference, huh? I know the ones I'm attracted to most, this colored house, this kind of color. Oh, that was a nice one too. Over there actually. But these ones in the background, high-rise apartments. Because somebody's using it to make headstones for the dead. Renovating, rebuilding. Why? Hopefully they'll do it tastefully, not a ugly building. Selamat pagi. Oh, blue. So I guess what you see in the background is Bukit Lanjan. It's possible, I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. But I also know that this bit of greenery connects to Kota Damansara Park as well. And so it's all connected, all interconnected. I mean, you must remember that KL and PJ, before it was developed, was jungle. You know, so we've invaded the jungle, created secondary forests, and here we are. I mean, a lot can grow in 100 years, as witnessed by the FRIM efforts. Beautiful, huh? Here are my thoughts. The Temuan of Bukit Lanjan are also Bumiputra, or sons of the soil, and they have been displaced and marginalized despite their native status. They were forced to give up their land when a local developer took over the area for a mixed development project. In return, the Temuan were relocated to this place, Desa Temuan, and given houses or apartments and some monetary compensation and shares in a government-backed fund. The development proceeded without the community's free, prior and informed consent. The decision was framed by the authorities as being for the common good, highlighting utilitarian logic that prioritized economic gains for the ruling elite and developers over indigenous rights. I view it as that this compensation is just a token price paid for land they never agreed to relinquish. So I'm still blown away. Still blown away. By this place, that is. Selamat pagi. I hope it remains like this. I really do. It's okay, doggies. It's okay. It's okay. When dogs get into packs, that's when they do the most damage. And there are a lot of dogs over here. So when one pack of dogs bark, the rest bark, because that's what happens. So this is another corner of the village. I've done the 4 corners really. This would be the 4th one. I think there is another road there that I haven't covered yet. I'm not saying very much because of the doggies, they're so noisy. I like this house. Oh my goodness. A whole pack of doggies. I mean, some are stray, of course. Some are not. Like that one. Who's the alpha dog around here, huh? Alright, so I'm coming back to the main road, and I think the only one I haven't been down is this one on the right, which is what I'm going to do. Because you can't leave any road unwalked, so to speak, because oh okay, it's a dead end, this one. Can I access it through there? No. Okay, there might be another road down there. So this outskirts, this particular road wasn't so well kept. Look at all these doggies, man. That's crazy. He looks like an alpha dog, but I don't think he's going to bother me. He looks like a tame dog. Bitch. No, it's not. It's a doggy. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. Banyak doggy, ya? Wow, this place is like just full of dogs of all descriptions. Yeah, look. So this looks like a kindergarten or something. School. That's the school we passed just now, which had the nice football field. Yep, community Desa Temuan, Bukit Lanjan. Wow, it looks like a hot rod car here. With super thick wheels. Yeah, so I was thinking about it, and I was thinking dogs, yeah, they're okay as long as they are not a wild pack of dogs that have hunted in the forest and, you know, attack anything. But the thing that I've seen of late, which I think that I would just like freak out, are encounters with bears. You know, I've seen some reels that show encounters with bears, and you know, the bears like walking towards them and they're slowly walking back, but the bear's still following them. That I would shit my pants. Now that would be really scary. And I've seen another clip where this bear came up to several children in a row, and he was like slowly sniffing one of them, going to the next, and the only thing they could do was keep still. That is so scary. I mean, that is so scary. Okay, I've actually, maybe there's one road that I haven't done. Let me check. Okay, yes, I haven't done this one. I think it leads, does it lead to the other road? Or it could be just a dead end. Yeah, I think it's a dead end. Mango tree. Okay, well, I've not left one road unwalked. So some places I lived in, some places not so. Some seem to be more like a place for storage. The Temuan continue to be sidelined in national development plans. They're still fighting an uphill battle for land rights, cultural survival, and recognition. Well, I've done the whole of Desa Temuan. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye bye.